Some people choose to quit eating animals and switch to a vegan diet, whether it's for ethical reasons or health reasons. All animal products are allowed following this dietary strategy, notably meat, fish, milk, eggs, and even honey. People who are used to including dairy and meat in their diets may find it difficult to adjust. Although it may have some health advantages, your body might experience certain changes as a result. Dena Champion, a registered dietitian at the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center in Columbus, notes that how it may alter relies on what you have been consuming prior. Buckle up, because we may be embarking on a lengthy vegan journey. Regarding diet, vegan denotes a person's avoidance of animal products. It doesn't automatically equate at being healthy, but it could be a good diet, she says, especially if you switch from a less healthy eating style. You might not notice many changes if your diet is already predominantly plant-based and contains few animal products, warns Champion. However, if you switch from eating a diet strong in animal meat and dairy and move to a diet that includes large quantities of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, you may see changes in several areas, such as body weight loss. According to Kaylee Proctor, an oncology nutritionist with the Center of Cancer Prevention and Treatment at St. Joseph Hospital in Orange County, California, eliminating any major dietary group, in this case animal proteins, might cause a calorie deficit. Packaged high-fat meals, which are also frequently rich in calorie and saturated fat, make up a significant portion of the diet of many Americans. According to Proctor, cutting out those animal proteins may produce fewer calories. Vegans obtain their protein from foods that are based on plant, as opposed to high-fat and calorie-dense meats like bacon and beef, like for example, tofu and beans, vegan milk and legumes. Given that 2/3 of Americans are overweight or obese, Proctor claims that this could result in weight loss, which can have a good influence on body composition and health and disease, including blood pressure and triglycerides, a form of fat levels. According to the US News and World Reporter assessment of the top weight loss diets for 2020, the vegan diet came in second. Your previous diet, initial weight, age, gender, and other characteristics will affect how much weight you lose in the first month. Greater cardiovascular and vascular health. According to Proctor, eating a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can lower triglycerides and cholesterol, which lowers the risk of heart disease. Tofu and tempeh, two types of proteins from plant, and cholesterol-free since only animal products contain cholesterol, a fatty molecule. It may accumulate in the circulatory system and cause blockage, resulting in strokes or heart attacks. Eliminating animal products from your diet lowers your cholesterol intake, which may lower your risk of heart disease. Furthermore, since most fruits and vegetables are relatively low in sodium, a vegan diet is typically lower in salt than other diets. Reduce salt intake to improve your heart and vascular health because sodium can raise blood pressure levels. Improved control over blood sugar. Losing weight can reduce the risk of having diabetes, but being overweight or obese is a significant risk factor. One 2018 study, for instance, tracked overweight individuals without a diabetes history. After 16 weeks, since they shifted into a vegan diet, the insulin-producing and releasing pancreatic cells in those persons performed better, and their insulin sensitivity improved. The blood sugar levels improved as a result. A vegan diet may be an effective way to manage diabetes better if people already have the condition. There is a long history linking plant-based diets, including the Mediterranean diet, to reduce insulin resistance and better blood sugar regulation. According to a 2018 review research published in the journal BMJ Open Diabetes Research and Care, persons who ate plant-based diet saw a noticeable improvement for their ability to control their blood sugar level compared to those who did not. Some people even succeeded in doing so without the drugs they had been using to manage their high blood pressure and diabetes. According to other research, a vegan diet may lower A1C readings, measuring blood sugar levels over time. According to US News and World Report's rating of the 2020 best diabetes diets, the vegan diet came in second. Decreased joint pain. Phytonutrients in fruits and vegetables have an anti-inflammatory effect on cells. These substances are also known as antioxidants, can aid in lowering joint discomfort, soreness, and swelling brought on by rheumatoid arthritis and other long-term joint disorders. Additionally, the decreasing weight will ease the strain on your lower body sore joints if you're an overweight. They weigh less, resulting in less pressure. In some circumstances, a lot less stress on the arthritic joint because the hips, knees, and ankles bear the entire body weight. According to a study in arthritis and rheumatism, An individual with knee osteoarthritis who is overweight or obese loses 4 pounds, which result in less strain on the knee for them. In other words, shedding just 10 pounds can relieve the knee of 40 pounds of strain. Enhancing bowel health. An emphasis on high-fiber food like fruit, vegetables, and whole grains in a healthy vegan diet can improve intestinal health and consistency. Prebiotics, naturally occurring, indigestible substances that can aid and promote the growth of beneficial bacteria in the gut, are present in high-fiber, whole-grain diets. In other words, probiotics, the good bacteria themselves, are formed from prebiotics. Live cultures like sauerkraut, kimchi, and kombucha contain probiotics. Kefir and yogurt are both excellent providers of probiotics, but since they come from animals, they are not allowed on a vegan diet. According to science, prebiotics and probiotics, which can assist control gut health when consumed in sufficient numbers, are known to improve general health. Additionally, eating meals high in fiber gives the stool more volume, which can improve regularity and gastrointestinal health. Reduce risk of cancer. According to Proctor, there is also a chance to lower your chances of getting cancer. When properly planned, vegan meals also contains a lot of fruit, vegetables, and entire grains. These plant-based foods' strong antioxidants and phytonutrients contents have also been found to lower cancer risk. Taking care of your nutritional needs. Proctor says everyone can profit from consuming other plant-based foods, the cornerstone of a vegan diet. Ultimately, whether people adopt a vegan diet or switch towards a more plant-centric approach to food is a personal choice, but one that could be a smart step. Champion concurs, many Americans consume too several animal products and far too few plants. Almost anyone can benefit from switching to a nutritionist vegan diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Despite this, Proctor advises ensuring you're receiving enough nutrients that could be harder to obtain while adhering to a purely vegan diet. Proctor warns that vegan doesn't mean healthful. For instance, you can have a vegan cookie, but at the end of the day, it's still a cookie. The same is true about potato chips and noodles, which according to Champion may be vegan, but if a person exclusively consumes those two items, their diet will undoubtedly be deficient in vitamins, minerals, and protein. She continues by saying that a vegan diet is only sometimes a better choice in terms of health than a non-vegan diet. I bring this up because I frequently witness patients making this error. While it's acceptable to consume some vegan pastries, you shouldn't assume they are healthful simply because they don't include animal products. Proctor also recommends combining protein sources to make complete sources of protein. For example, combining rice and beans or peanut butter and jelly on whey bread can complement your body's amino acids to keep muscles strong. Similarly, support adequate protein intake by adding soy foods including tofu, tempeh, edamame, soy milk, and soy nuts. Additionally, you need to ensure that you're getting sufficient vitamin B12, which can be difficult for vegans as vitamin B12 is only found in animal proteins, according to Proctor. Vegans will be required to take vitamin B12 supplements, even though I advocate putting foods first and pills as a last resort. Red blood cell creation, DNA and RNA synthesis, and nervous system function are all impacted by vitamin B12. Moreover, Proctor writes that you might need to increase the protein in your diet if you're dealing with a cancer diagnosis. A high-protein diet is typically advised for cancer patients to maintain and keep their lean body mass and avoid any potential for excessive fatigue. This is doable on vegan diet, but it requires careful planning as it may get harder to eat enough calorie and complete proteins as your therapy goes on. She also mentions that focusing on fruit and vegetables may exacerbate some side effects on treatment such as diarrhea, early satiety, and nausea, which could lead to a loss in patients receiving active treatment, which is not what we expect to want. It is always preferred to consult your doctor and a qualified dietitian to develop a nutritionist diet plan that suits your individual need and health objectives. What do you think about a month of veganism? If you'd like to see more stuff like this, please leave your comments in the space below. And remember to subscribe to our channel. While at it, turn on the notification bell to ensure you get all of our coming uploads. I currently have that. We sincerely hope you had fun seeing the video. We shall cross paths at the following one.